Hey, what's up everybody? I'm KB Kwan. Welcome back to another episode of Taste of Asian Food. Today I'm going to prepare a noodle dish that is quite different from any other noodle dish. It's different from a fried noodles or soup noodles. It is a noodle that is drenched in a thick gravy made with sweet potatoes. And it is called mee rebus. Mee rebus is a Malay style noodle dish, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do it. Now let's gather the ingredients required to blend into a paste. Red chili, some onion, garlic, turmeric. I do not have the fresh turmeric, so today I'll use some turmeric, ground turmeric instead. Lemongrass, galangal, and some dry shrimp. Then clean and soak the dry shrimp in water for about 15 minutes to soften it. And then cut the chilies, lemongrass, and galangal. Cut the chili into small pieces. You can adjust the quantity of chili in the recipe according to the spiciness that you want. Next, remove the skin of the galangal and cut the galangal into small pieces. As for the lemongrass, cut away both ends. Then remove the outer layer of the center portion. Bash it so that it is easier to blend afterwards. And then cut the lemongrass into small slices. Let's put all these ingredients into a blender. Chili and the onions, garlic, galangal, the lemongrass, ground turmeric to substitute the fresh turmeric, the dry shrimps, add some water to facilitate blending to make it into a paste. Now we got a spice paste ready. Next, prepare some sweet potatoes. And then peel the sweet potatoes and cut into thin slices. Place it in a steamer. Then steam until the sweet potatoes turn soft. So it is about 20 minutes later. The sweet potato is already soft. So now remove it from the steamer. Transfer it to a blender. Add a little bit of stock. And blend it until it becomes a paste. Let's prepare the mee rebus gravy. Here's some oil in a pan. When it is heated, add the spice mix that we have prepared earlier. Since we added some water when we blend the spice mix, now we have to cook it for a while until the water is evaporated. Take a little time. After about 10 minutes or so, all the water has evaporated, and then the spice mix now is actually sauteed in the oil and start to turn aromatic. Now add the sweet potato paste to the spice mix and some stock. Most people use beef stock, but I have some homemade chicken stock, so I use chicken stock today. Let's combine the spice mix with the paste and a stalk of bashed lemongrass to improve the flavor. Let's season the gravy. Curry powder, soybean paste, sugar, and salt. Combine everything and cook for a little while. Do a taste test. This gravy is supposed to be a little bit sweet because of the sweet potatoes and the amount of sugar that we use. It's just nice, so I don't need to add anything. The gravy is ready. Now let's move on to prepare the toppings. Here are the ingredients I use as the topping. Some bean sprouts, fried shallots. You can make it yourself or get the store-bought fried shallots from the grocery stores. I have a videos on how to prepare the fried shallots, and I will leave the link in the description. Hard-boiled egg. I will also leave the link in the description on how to prepare it. And some fried tofu, which I'm going to make it now. Cut the firm tofu into half if it is too thick. And then brown the tofu on both sides. And then cut it into smaller pieces since it is too big. To prepare mee rebus, we use a yellow noodles called mee kuning in Malay. It is a cooked noodle, so what I need to do is just to blanch it in water for a very short while to keep it warm and to remove the excess oil. At the same time, I will also use the same water to blanch the bean sprouts. And the noodles. Drench the noodles with the gravy and decorate it with all the toppings. You can also put some prawn fritters on top, which is called cucuk udang. And I will also leave the link of cucuk udang in the description for your reference. That's how to make mee rebus, and I hope you will love it. And as usual, I've left the link of the recipe in the description below the video, and also the links to the topping that I use in this recipe. And please don't forget to subscribe, tap the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you again in some other similar video soon. Bye for now.